Good morning.
Hello.
Acting.
Acting. Talent.
Thespianism. I think it's time America has a real conversation about thespianism. I had no idea how confused we were, how little we knew about this fine art of pretending, if you will, to be someone else until I started making videos. And a few times I made joke videos where I was someone completely different, pretending to be something, probably not even that well. And people really believed it was me. And it was like, I had no idea. It's like they had no ability to question whether this was an acting situation or not.
Americans love theatrics, and no one can give you theatrics more than a theater actor.
Well, then I noticed Americans seem to have a funny habit of electing actors to office. Now, just a quick baseline here. Acting is the art of pretending to be something really, really well, convincingly, but not actually being it. That's just an important distinction. They're good at pretending. Now, is that going to be the space you really want an office for your most authentic, dependable person? And I have to say, the Terminator?
The Governator.
And don't get me wrong, I love Arnold and his little mule and everything that he's got going on with the motorcycle and stuff, but I just look and think, are we electing action heroes? But the funny thing about it is they're not real action heroes. They're like fake action heroes.
The projection of an action hero that you want action taken, so we got an action hero.
But if you actually just wanted someone you could get to pretend to be that, to sell the American public on it because you need them to push a narrative, what would you actually want to run for office? A really good actor, because he could really convince people. Like, really convince people, right? That he's really good and he really cares.
I mean, politicians are trying to portray to you that they will do everything they said on their platform. They are acting to try and get a pitch to you, but every actor follows the script.
Every actor acts better than a politician. That's why we need actors. Let's be straight. These politicians are terrible. I got a text from J.D. Vance yesterday telling me he was a Midwestern boy and how he needed more donations and he was committed to raise $1 million by the end of the month because Kamala really got them with all of her billions. I guess the insider trading isn't paying too well yet. And I gotta tell you, he didn't do the acting well. Had he been an Arnold Schwarzenegger or Ronald Reagan, I bet even me, with the way I feel right now, might have given up 5 of my hard-earned dollars. Obama could have done it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look, I have to say, is it because we need acting in our politics, or is it because we need Americans to understand the difference between authenticity and BS in a leader?
We really like the BS, though. Who doesn't love a good vibrato? For bravado.
I guess they're the best speakers, but you know who they are by their results. See, it's the results, it's the choices and the decisions and the things that they do that let you know if they were walking that talk or just running their mouth.
And the consistency.
Consistency
is the real thing you notice. Is the person has a consistent notion outside of whatever their party's current pitch is. If they are consistent or explain why it is when they aren't. Like, I had a revelation. We need to be doing this because of this.
Of
and not
course.
just, it's Tuesday and I've changed my mind.
Everyone is allowed to evolve
Yes.
their opinions. You should. You know, like the thing I've been most consistent about, how you know I'm constantly looking, I literally have a 100% losing streak for voting for the last 2 decades. Like, I might have missed an election or two a while back, but literally a 100% losing streak. So you can go and see who I voted for. And you will see that I never get the sweet satisfaction of success. Every time, just as someone has finally convinced me they might have something worth getting behind, they lose, and I got to work on switching to the other one, you know? But that shows you that grit to keep going and to keep losing. And to say, I'm looking for the real thing, not an actor. I want my actors where they belong. I would say on the screen, but that's kind of...
Just telling me a story.
Yeah, telling me a story. Exactly. That's what they were. They were there to reflect society back at us, to express a story in a beautiful way. Like we all act. Let's be real. They just get paid really well for it. They're very smart in that way, but we shouldn't be looking to them to be the moral fiber or guiding principles of our society. They're not there to do that. They're there to act and be dramatic.
Entertain.
And entertain.
Yeah.
They're not there for substancy.
No.
We don't need substance in our actors. We need substance in our offices.
We like substance in our writers.
But I don't even know if we have a lot of that. We have been pitching the same 6 Disney stories for how many decades at this point? It's got to be 4 decades. I'm 45 in a couple of days. And I mean, I grew up on those stories. So I guess at least 50.
Yeah.
They can't write a new story. I mean, we talk about Mars. Come on, give me something about aliens. I'm just saying, where is the real talent and substance? I don't think we can have it until we realize what substance is.
And you probably will like it when you see it.
Okay, well, how do you know the difference between authentic and inauthentic?
The consistency.
Results.
And results.
Results and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.